大家好, I'm Jim Schneider and this is Shanghai A-Z, a video series about daily life, culture, and travel destinations in Shanghai, China. And, when viewed backwards, a demonic message from Satan. Just kidding. Or am I? On today's episode, we visit and learn about one of the most iconic buildings in Shanghai, Oriental Pearl Tower. I'll tell you everything you need to know about this fascinating building right after a quick word from one of our sponsors. Sugar-free, gluten-free, no trans fats. If you're anything like me, when you hear these terms, you think taste-free, flavor-free, no fun. You crave the sugar, you yearn for the gluten, and you long for the delicious trans fats from the days of yore. And you want them all first thing in the morning, in a bowl of breakfast cereal. And just when you thought it was impossible to find such a delicious, deregulated breakfast, along comes Sweet Bowl. Sweet Bowl is a high-sugar, full-gluten breakfast cereal with enough trans fats to round out your figure after a single serving. Sweet Bowl contains 10 times the sugar of regular breakfast cereals at only 5 times the price. Adults love Sweet Bowl because it tastes amazing and reminds them of their childhood, and kids go absolutely bonkers for it because every spoonful is so insanely sweet. It's just like Halloween in a box. Trick or treat, Sweet Bowl is both. This high-carb cereal is keto-hostile and taste bud friendly. It doesn't contain any protein or unnecessary vitamins that your body most likely won't absorb anyway. And it doesn't care about those lame peanut or shellfish allergies. Isn't that refreshing? In fact, cinnamon toast peanut and sweet and sour shellfish are 2 of Sweet Bowl's best-selling flavors, along with sugar dairy and glazed hard-boiled egg. You're an idiot if you don't try all the flavors and see which one you like best. It's a tough competition, but you're the judge. Sweet Bowl is available for purchase only online. You won't find it in your neighborhood grocery store or even in the one the next town over. Sweet Bowl. When other cereals go low in sugar, we go high. Enter the promo code Schneider/high for ludicrous savings on your first shipment of Sweet Bowl. Must be 18 or over to purchase, not legal to buy or possess Sweet Bowl in the state of California. No refunds under any circumstances. Sweet Bowl. It's the sweetest bowl on the planet. How sweet it is. Welcome back from the break. The Oriental Pearl Tower, or as I like to call it, the needle in the sky of Shanghai. It's a modern marvel of engineering and stands tall at an impressive height of 468 meters. You can't miss it if you're in Shanghai, unless of course you have your eyes closed. But it hasn't always been there. It was built in 1994 and, at that time, was the tallest building in Shanghai. It was quite a change to the city's skyline, the first major change to it in many years. The Oriental Pearl Tower is like the Eiffel Tower of China, but with a touch of glitz and glam. It's like a disco ball that's been inflated to extreme proportions. The tower's design is a mix of futuristic and traditional, with a pearl-like sphere at the top and a column that shoots straight into the heavens, reminiscent of a spaceship. I asked some Shanghainese friends what they thought of the tower when it was first completed, and they told me that it reminded them of a rocket taking off into space. It represented the development of Shanghai, which made people hopeful for the future of the city. Oriental Pearl Tower is no longer the tallest building in the city, but it continues to inspire and attract visitors. I went there with a couple friends, and we had a great time, although tickets are a little on the expensive side. One of the main attractions of the Oriental Pearl Tower is the observation deck. If you're looking for a stunning view of Shanghai, this is the place to be. You can see the whole city from a bird's eye view. If you're feeling brave, there's a glass floor that you can walk on. It's like walking on air, except that you can see the ground beneath you. It's a real test of your fear of heights, if you have one. If you can't handle it, don't worry. Plenty of brave souls are willing to take pictures of themselves lying down on the floor as if they're about to fall into oblivion. Aside from the observation deck, there's also a revolving restaurant where you can enjoy a fancy dinner with a panoramic view of the city. It's like a slow-motion merry-go-round, except that you're not riding on a horse and you're eating a plate of Peking duck. My friends and I weren't hungry, so during our visit, we didn't bother with the restaurant. Anyway, I don't suffer from motion sickness, but generally, I prefer not to revolve when I'm eating. Just a personal preference. And back on the ground floor of the tower, you'll find a museum about Shanghai, focusing on how the city has developed throughout history. It includes some really fun exhibits and lifelike figures that will help you to imagine what life was like for people in Shanghai from the distant to the recent past. In summary, the Oriental Pearl Tower is a can't-miss, must-see attraction in Shanghai. It's like a giant needle sticking out of the sky, a disco ball with a pearl on top, a spaceship, a museum, and a slow-motion merry-go-round restaurant all in one. I guess it's being so many things at once that justifies the ticket price. But anyway, if you're in Shanghai, make sure you check it out, if you want to. All right, all you adventure lovers and adrenaline junkies out there, it's time for me to tell you about Ascendia Sports, a 100% real and legitimate business owned and operated by my friend Josh, a 100% real and legitimate businessman, not one of those heartless business bots you've been hearing about on the news. So what is Ascendia Sports? Well, it is your go-to booking website for adventure sports and activities around the globe. Go ahead and click on the link in this video's description or type ascendia-sports.com into your favorite web browser and then select the country or region that you're living in or visiting to explore your options. Choose from a wide range of activities like skydiving, paragliding, rafting, and many more. Let Ascendia Sports help you add some adventure to your life. Visit their website today and choose your adventure. And don't forget to select Jim Schneider A-Z in the How Did You Find Us section while you're booking. Your next adventure is waiting for you at Ascendia Sports. And one more thing. Did you know that you can watch another Shanghai A-Z video on this same topic but in Chinese with your choice of subtitles in Chinese or English? It's great to watch if you're learning Chinese like me or if you're just Chinese language curious. There's no law against that. Look for the playlist Shanghai A-Z (Mandarin) on my channel and watch any of the videos that appeal to you. Watch them all. Like them, share them, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more engaging content on Shanghai and world travel, culture, and other stuff, because subscribing to my channel costs you nothing, but it means everything to me. Thanks for watching this episode of Shanghai A-Z, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.